All right, what's going on, guys? In our next Ninja Secret, we're going to be talking about something that I like to call shotgun theory. Okay, in overview, we're going to go over what is shotgun theory, the nature of viral pins, and a content creation strategy for you. So, guys, the first thing that I want to do is I want to show you a picture because, some of you may or may not know what a shotgun is and does, but let's look at what a shotgun is versus a rifle. Man, I'm getting really Texas on y'all because we're talking about guns and things like this in these Pinterest videos. All right, so a shotgun looks like this. That's what a typical shotgun looks like versus a rifle that looks something like this. And here's the big difference, and that you may not know about a shotgun versus a rifle, depending on where you're from. So a rifle shoots a single bullet, right? A single bullet hits a single space right here. So this is one shot, and this is two shots, and this is three shots, right? But whenever you shoot a shotgun, there are multiple pellets that fly out of the gun simultaneously. So this is the difference between something like a rifle will have one of these in here versus a shotgun that will have a bunch of different pellets. And what it ends up looking like is one shot with a shotgun will have a ton of different holes. And the reason why I bring this up and the reason why this is specific is because of how Pinterest works is that we created this thing called shotgun theory that has been true for ever since we started Pinterest until today. And the problem that most people have is that they are trying to hit a target on Pinterest and they're trying to hit a target with a rifle, right? They're trying to hit this exact pin in this exact right spot and this exact thing where it's very hard to do. Versus if there's a target in here that you're trying to hit and you shoot a shotgun at it, right? You have a much greater chance of achieving the end goal. So let's look at what this means. All right, rifles contain single bullets and only small targets. Shotguns have multiple pellets, one cartridge, and hit a larger surface of area. The more content that you have on Pinterest, the bigger chance you are going to have of that content going viral, reaching your target audience, and reaching your end goals. Okay, that is the nature of how Pinterest works and just functions as a social media platform. The nature of viral pins is that different pins are going to go viral at different times. Now, viral can mean 1,000 views a day. It can mean 10,000 views a day. It can just vary. It varies a lot on the Pinterest algorithm and what's getting repinned on a particular day. It's just how that search engine works. The bigger accounts will randomly find and repin your content, and that can skyrocket your visibility. So we could have a pin that gets a couple of repins here and there, and then somebody with a 1 million person account can grab that pin and repin it on theirs, and then we will end up with tens and tens of thousands of views, on the daily with some of these pins. And that's just kind of the nature of how Pinterest works. It's just really just getting the right person to repin your content. Having more content and posting regularly ensures that your traffic is going to stay on the higher side. Having and posting more content and more articles and posting a lot on the regular will ensure that your traffic will stay on the higher side, but more importantly, it induces that shotgun theory. Because of the shotgun, you have this larger spread of chances that you hit the target and someone with the right amount of followers repins what you have. Create more content. Unless you are majorly focused on Google SEO, it's a good idea to create more shorter articles for Pinterest than an epically long one. The reason for this important part right here is because Pinterest, your virality on Pinterest is going to be more determined by how good looking your pin is and the quality of the content behind it, but less so than having a really good pin and a really good article title. And that's just kind of the truth. That's just kind of how it ends up working on Pinterest. So what we suggest is creating shorter articles for Pinterest than a really long one. For instance, if you're going after Google SEO, you would try to do something like a 3,000 word article that really in-depthly covers this singular topic and does it in a way like it's never been done before, and then you get a bunch of links to it and backlinks and all sorts of stuff. Versus what you would do on Pinterest is that you would create 3,000 word articles. You'd break this 3,000 word article up into 1,000 word articles that kind of cover different sort of subtopics of the article itself. And that is going to be more optimized for Pinterest. This will give you more content to spread throughout Pinterest. Remember, you want a large spread like it with a shotgun. Guys, in summary, if you're optimizing for Pinterest rather than Google SEO, create more shorter articles and fewer longer articles. The bottom line is that the more content you have spread throughout Pinterest, the more chances you have of content going viral throughout each week and each month, okay? So this is why we talk about also that, jack of all trades, master of none, right? Optimizing for Pinterest is different than optimizing for Google SEO. So when you're optimizing for Pinterest and trying to make awesome Pinterest articles, start with a shorter 500 to 1,000 word article and cover the topic. And then if it goes viral, well, guess what? Well, then you can add more content to it, right? I mean, you can always add more. The only problem you have is if you create one article a week and it's a 3,000 word article, you have less of a chance. You're shooting with a rifle in that case on Pinterest. You have a much less of a chance of it going truly viral. All right, guys, that is Ninja Secret number 2. I will see you on the next lesson.